I'm Larry Johnson. I am a social studies teacher at Shepherd Junior High. This is my 44th year teaching. In 2005, I was one of the 5 finalists for Arizona Teacher of the Year and was an ambassador that year. And I teach 8th grade social studies here at Shepherd Junior High, which is a 7th, 8th grade school. And the school is about 700 people, 700 students. And I enjoy teaching and I love students, and I'm retired, but yet I'm doing the double dipping and it's great.
Here you are. You
there
can't
I
beat
am.
that.
No, can't beat the money.
Well, I'm love the idea of teaching for 44 years. I'm Nate Rios. I'm in my 15th year here in Tucson at Flowing Wells High School, Title I school, and I teach government and U.S. history. And this year, 2020, I was selected as an ambassador for excellence, so a finalist. And you and I have a lot in common. We love civic education.
Yeah, you do. So this is part of the Arizona News Arizona Ed News Teacher Conversations video series. And the first question we have for you here, Nathaniel or Nate, is why is civics education so important?
Well, for me, I teach juniors and seniors in high school, and I watch them interact with each other more and more online and less in person. And becomes more and more important for them to understand the value of human relationships and the systems that are set up in America to allow for dialogue and allow for communication, to live in a pluralist society where multiple perspectives can exist, but we can work towards common goals. And civic education is this unique crossroads where all the different disciplines come together and we get to guide students into being citizens that can engage with each other in ways that are really productive. And anybody who's followed the 2020 election can agree that we could use some more productive conversation.
Okay.
How about you? Why is civics so important to you?
Well, to me, civics education, especially when we're dealing with 13-year-olds, 12, 13-year-olds in 8th grade, is making them aware that they can make a difference in not only our society, but in the future of our country. And it's not just about what's going on now, it's about, will they gain the knowledge and the skills to be able to change the things that need to be changed and keep the things that are still working. And they can't do that in ignorance. And so I believe they have to have opportunities to be involved. At this age, it's action. So I really look for things they can be involved in. I sponsor a teen court here. They actually get to do the teen court through the Maricopa County Juvenile Court here. We have, we're doing right now is the students election here through the kids voting. We also do other things. I take them to the state capitol, I take them back to Washington, D.C. And I believe it's them getting involved and out, meeting their leaders, talking to them, having questions with them, writing them, and see that they can make a difference and they're very much part of what's going on. And if they don't, then they're giving that power to other people. And so instead of complaining in the future, they need to know that everything is open to them. Everything is possible. But they have to be taught that. So that's why I think it's so important.
Yeah, it seems like they could use someone like you in the junior high to teach them that piece and then hand them off to me at the high school, and we can teach them how to put that into action and make that a part of their everyday life. And right. I think that there's such an emphasis in society on STEM, and it's super important, but we also don't want to lose sight of the value of learning to be a citizen. And whether you said teen court and meeting people who are the elected leaders or just voting in an election at their school can be a memorable moment that translates to the rest of their lives. And I think that's worth its weight in gold as much as any other class. And I'm really happy that there's somebody like you out there doing that, fighting the good fight.
Fighting the good fight. I agree with you. I think by getting them involved, I also believe you have to incorporate service learning, where they're out in their community and they can see the issues, they can see the problems, they can see how they can make a difference. And once they see that they can make a difference, now we're really developing our future citizens that we need. People who aren't afraid to get involved. People, instead of complaining on the side, will go out and become part of the solutions that we need. And they're the ones, I keep telling them, in 20 years from now, when I'm not around, I turn 70 next month. When I'm not around, it's their show.
Yeah.
And they need to know what to do. And they're not going to learn by just sitting here. They need to be out and involved.
Well, thank you so much for your time. It was great talking to you.
Well, thank you. This has been great to visit with you about something we're both passionate about. I can talk all day long and visit with you.